So this is a bonus library review. Today I'll be reviewing Chibi Vampire review for 4/18/18. This will take over for volumes 4 through 14, and as I like to call this series, Reverse Twilight. Let me start off by saying that this isn't something I'd normally read, despite that, though, even though a lot of it was somewhat boring and silly, there were times that built up suspense for a new reveal, and the ending of the series was built up into a huge conflict. So I semi enjoyed this series. Supposedly, this anime was also turned into an actual cartoon anime as well, entitled Karen. Let's start by explaining the basic vampire powers in the series. Young vampires who haven't awakened fully yet can go out in the sunlight, though they still prefer days with overcast skies and such. Once they awaken, they can only come out at night and sleep during the day. Young vampires go to normal human schools until they awaken, and then they drop out. Vampires have the ability to also erase memories of themselves, so when they leave school or drink a victim's blood, they won't come looking for them after. Normal vampires can also control bats to use as spies and around their territory as a protective barrier. Is a protective barrier to protect and warn of other vampire clans intrusions. This story mostly revolves around a female middle child vampire who is unique, named Karen Meka. She is unique because of taking blood from victims. Because of instead of taking blood from victims, she gives it. And if she doesn't do this to a victim, she gets severe nosebleeds and passes out. Each vampire is drawn to a certain feeling in the victim. She is drawn to people who suffer misfortune. The rest of her family includes Clara Marker, the mother, Henry Marker, the father, Ren Meka, older brother, Andrew Meka, younger sister, and later Elda Marker, grandmother, who looks like Karen with longer hair. To go into a little more detail of the family, Ren only likes women. Andrew is still growing, but she controls bats and captures spirits inside of dolls. Elda is mean and bullies the other vampires, but has long periods where she sleeps in hibernation. They also have a Grandpa James who died in hibernation, but in the end of the series had his soul trapped in a teddy bear by Andrew. Other characters include Kenta Usa, a love interest for Karen and his mom, Tachibana, a female half vampire that betrays Karen and the vampire Brownlick family. There are a few other characters as well, but they only play minor roles, like other school friends and a work boss. So I kind of jumped into the series a little after it started, but I'll give you the basis of the story as short as possible. But keep in mind, it was a 14 volume graphic manga, and I might not cover everything. The story basically goes that the brother and two sisters are going to school. The brother finally awakens and drops out. The two sisters are close friends. A new boy comes to school, Kenta, and because of his misfortunes, Karen is drawn to him. Being around him causes her blood to build up. Karen also works in a restaurant. Kenta works part-time there and other days delivers packages to homes. Eventually, Karen has an incident of her blood building up and she gets a bad nosebleed, causing Kenta to learn her secret, and he tells her to bite him when she needs to. A month later, she does bite him. Despite Karen's parents not wanting her to date a human, Karen is truly happy around Kenta and always bringing him lunch, partly because she has no one else to share her food with. As their love builds, a new girl who is half vampire begins working at the restaurant, Takabana. They drag the secret out for a long while, slowly revealing that she's a half vampire as Karen's family works together to uncover this, and soon she learns the whole family secret. But she has been making phone calls to her uncle and eventually betrays Karen and her family. We learn that Karen is actually what the vampires call a psych. Her giving of blood to vampires will allow them to reproduce and have children, but each time she gives the blood, it is taking her life and will eventually kill her. Uh, the younger sister Anju eventually awakens and causing Karen to become lonely, and then eventually the Brownlick vampire family kidnap Karen, and Karen's family, along with Kenta, go to rescue her. But before being kidnapped, Karen and Kenta share their first kiss, and then she bites him to give her blood. Karen's family thwarts the Brownlick vampires, especially after Elda, the grandma, punishes them. Afterwards, it is revealed that the love of the shared kiss between Kenta and Karen broke the blood-producing curse. The series ends with Karen's family erasing their existence from Karen's mind and leaving Karen in the care of Kenta, who knows all their secrets still. They marry and eventually have a daughter, while Karen's family keeps tabs on them from afar. This was an okay series, but I probably won't ever read it again or check out the anime show. Thank you for checking out this bonus review. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, ring that notification bell to keep up with the latest videos, comment below to let me know what you thought. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and you can support the channel through Patreon. Links are in the video description below. Thank you very much.